Hi everybody, I am back doing another blonde video for you all. So if you remember my client Shelby, we took her to like this caramely balayage a few videos back. I think it was labeled brunette balayage / hair painting, and she had like a dark olive brown with like a red undertone when she came in, and we gave her this caramel balayage, and she is ready to go lighter. And the reason being is she is like a natural level 6, and so she really wants something that's lower maintenance, easier upkeep, because her roots do come in a lot lighter than what we do up here, and she has like a level 5 up here. So she just wants something that's going to match her natural but kind of be like a lived in, really pretty blonde sandy color. So I'll show you the picture, I'll insert it of what we're going for. But we're really excited to do this today. If you guys want to see how I achieve this, then stay tuned.
So as we all know, it's super important to take pictures of our work, but I feel like it's just as important to take a before picture as it is an after, because then you can really see the contrast of what you were able to achieve with your client's hair. So here I am just taking a few before shots. I like to do it in front of a clean white wall so it's conducive with my after picture. So that's just what I'm doing right here.
Okay, so we're going to start mixing up the product I'm going to be using on her hair today. And I apologize, my background is super messy. We are actually here on a Sunday, and Shelby, my model, works for me. So me and her and a few other girls who work here, plus my parents, are actually like revamping the salon today. So we have like a bunch of this stuff up because we've been painting all night. We're going to be painting today, and we just decided why not throw in a little hair video in the middle of that craziness. So it's not the cutest back here, so I apologize, but next time you see it, it's going to look fabulous. So for her hair, I am using Schwarzkopf Blonde Me Lightener. We are doing baby lights with a mix of like a rooted balayage. So this gives you up to 9 levels of lift, and it's my very, very, very favorite lightener when baby lighting. When I do balayage, I use the Redken Flash Lift because I feel like I can mix it to the consistency I want a little easier than this one. But this one's the very best for baby lighting. So I'm just going to start out by mixing about a scoop and a half because she's got a lot of hair. And then I am just using 20 volume. So I am just eyeballing my lightener, and I just pumped in a few pumps, and I'm going to mix it up with my whisk and see where it's at. I really want it to be the consistency that I'm looking for baby lights. Okay, now that that's all mixed up, I'm going to be using Olaplex today. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a defect. Okay, I just mixed up 1/8 ounce, and I am just pouring that into my mixture. Okay, and I am going to be using a few different things on her hair, but for right now we're just mixing up the bleach, and then when I do like step 2 and step 3, I'll bring it back here, mix up a little bit more, and we'll go back out and put it on her hair. But for right now, let's get going.
Alright, so I am just starting out by baby lighting, and I am starting in the back, working up in diagonal motions like you guys have seen me do a million times before, and I am doing a few different things with my brush to make sure that this blends really well. So as you can see right here, I'm taking my brush and swiping upward, and that way it blends the product in with her root, but I am not going up to the root, not on any of my foils. So I start about halfway down and then blend upwards with my brush just so it's not a harsh line. And then another technique I like to use to blend is taking a clean applicator brush and then just swiping upwards with that as I'm doing right here. That way you can really blend your product up without worrying about like bringing your product up with the brush you've already been using. So I just do that once it's applied, and then I just saturate those ends really, really well with the brush I was using to apply the bleach. And saturation is key in things like this. You can get tiger stripes, you can get splotchiness if you don't saturate the hair really, really well. Okay, so now I've done the back and the mohawk section, and then the last few foils I flip around and come to the front of my client's face. And these 2 foils right here are the only foils I'm going all the way up to the root with. So as you can see right here, I'm going all the way up, and this is actually a slice, not a weave, and I am doing 2 back-to-back slices all the way up to the root for a money piece so it's brighter around her face. And now that I'm done with the mohawk section, I'm coming around and doing the sides using all the same techniques I used in the other areas of the hair, just blending, 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 baby lights, my favorite. And I'm just kind of showing you guys how I weave. I know that this is pretty repetitive, but I actually love watching videos of people weave because I feel like we all do things differently and it's kind of cool to learn new techniques. So sorry if this is super boring, but I thought I would just include a lot of weaving. Okay, now that her head is fully foiled, I am taking the dropouts in the back of the head and I am toning them with 6T 7P. Her hair is pre-lightened from the balayage we had done a few videos back, but it's a little brassier than what I want with the look we're going for. So I am just taking that toner, putting it all over her ends, and then I'm going to let that sit about 15 minutes. Okay, so now in the top part of the hair, I am just going to be balayaging the dropouts to make it a little brighter around the face and on like the top section of the hair. So the back is already toned in that 6T 7P, and then I am just taking these dropouts and randomly balayaging a few of these pieces just to make it a little brighter and lighter towards the end.
Audio Jungle. Audio
Okay, so now I am just rooting her at the bowl, and as you can see, she's a lovely shade of orange. But I am taking Goldwell Colorance 5NA 7N, and I am just dragging that through the root area, and I am just working my way up the side of the head, as you can see. And I like to do the perimeters of the hair and then do the back of the hair. So I'm doing this front section, and then I'll work my way to the back. And I am just dragging it down about an inch or two, and then I'm going to drag it down even further in the back just so it's brighter around the face and it's like that balayage lived-in look in the back. And that's what baby lighting and rooting at the bowl does, is it gives it that like lived-in sombre look rather than just like balayaging. So that's why I love to do it this way.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
And I always do the root smudge around the face very last, so that's why I leave this rectangular section for her bangs and money pieces. And as you can see, I am just like tapping the root smudge on there, not dragging it down too far, just because I do want it to be brighter around the face. Okay, so now that the root smudge is done, I've rinsed it out, and I am doing her toner. So I am using 9B, 7P, 7V, 8N. And I know that's like a ton of toners, but I really like mixing toners. I hardly ever use just one by itself. I just really like the dimension, the shine it gives, and this was like the perfect toner for her hair, so it worked out great.
All day, but no big deal. And the salon is a mess, so don't mind that. You guys requested a new salon tour, and we're still making improvements, so when this is all done, I will refilm the salon tour because a lot has changed since the last time. So keep your eyes out for that. And this is her hair. We love it so much. We were going for that Jessica Alba Sandy lived-in blonde. It looks really, really good. How do you feel?
I love it.
She loves it.
Amazing.
Loves it. She looks good as a dark, as a brunette, as a light. She can pull off anything. She can do blonde, dark. We love it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know how you would have tackled this. I really like reading comments and exchanging ideas. It's super fun to me. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.